Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to a Nuzlocke. Now, what happened last time was we died. Second gym. Done. Dunzo. Same rules apply. All the same rules apply. This time I'm gonna pick up berries while I go, because I don't like not having the berries. I think that was a mistake I made to I think that was a mistake I made on the previous gym, and I'm gonna name it the same. I'm gonna name it Lock again, and we're gonna try. There we go. Let's just name him Barry. We named him Barry last time, because we're gonna bury him. We couldn't even get there. We couldn't even get to the point where I think the first no, the first rival battle. I don't think the first rival battle even mattered. Well, back at it. This is the problem with Nuzlocks. Like, unless you're going and doing really well at them, you're gonna see the opening scenes over and over and over again. So this time I'm not gonna do a randomizer for the Pokemon. Not gonna do it. This time it's gonna be completely different. It is going to be just me. You know what? This time around, I'm gonna put myself at a disadvantage. I'm gonna go with the grass type, because the grass type. Actually, no, wait. Piplup was the disadvantage, because you have the rock gym and then you have the grass gym. So Piplup's pretty much useless in the Piplup's completely useless when it comes to the grass gym. But I don't want to use him, I don't think. I think I want to use somebody else. I don't want to use a fire type. Actually, no, the fire type gives me a disadvantage of the first gym. I'm debating. I'm having a very big internal debate right now. Because the big internal debate would be, if I go with the fire type, I only have like one other Pokemon I can use from like Route 201, I think it is, or Route 201 and 202. If I go with the grass type, I will have I love the music in this game. And it's the compositions in this game were just so good. Now, of course, there's a lot of people that don't like it because they prefer the original. And it's like, how can you prefer the original when it was through like a tin speaker? You know? Well, I'm going to try. You know, I'm going to put myself at the disadvantage in the beginning. That's not the Piplup. That's Chimchar, I would have to level it to like 16 for it to get the Mach Punch. You know what? Yep. Oh, come on, I hit yes. I pressed up and hit yes. This does put me at a disadvantage though because of like the IVs of not just the IV, that's the IVs. What am I talking about? The typing. Starlies, Staravias, Staraptors all get, you know, flying moves like Wing Attack, Gust, and those are all super effective against Chimchar when he turns into Monferno. So it's gonna be tough sledding to deal with those. To deal with fire types and to deal with the. I mean, is there a water type gym? I think it's way later as the water type gym. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Now, there's also the problem that the rock gym. I can't get any water Pokemon. I can't get any grass type Pokemon. So the rock gym's likely to KO me. And if that's the case, I mean, it's tough. Right, this is the thing about Nuzlocke is Nuzlocke are a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's that challenge that makes them fun, you know? And I mean, there's a lot of people out there that Nuzlocke everything, and I figured I'd go and give it a shot, you know, because I play Pokemon a lot. I mean, I play a lot less than some people, I'm sure, but I play it a lot. I do play Scarlet and Violet, and I do need to work on another team for Regulation Age. I need to find something that's really going to work. I can't say work 100% of the time. Pardon me. It's 1 o'clock when I'm recording this. So I want to make a team that's actually, like, cohesive, but still good. As weird as that sounds, I want to make a team that's actually like good but cohesive, etc. And it's kind of hard to do in Scarlet and Violet because the metagame is so big right now. So it's one of those things. There's stuff in my PC, isn't there? I thought there was items in my PC. It was like potions or something. Not that it matters, because I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to sell them for extra Poké Dollars. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the lab and go nickname it. That's right. Don't know what I'm gonna nickname it, though. Kinda got an idea. Now remember the rules. If I KO something in this grass, I have to run from this. Because I can't catch it yet. Which means, if I KO this, I lose my route. I can't use Route 201. So I'm not allowed to KO this. I have to run. Yeah. So I'm basically just losing experience right now. By avoiding. As terrible as it is. I love how she doesn't even care. She just kind of looks at me like, alright, whatever. Thud. And you know something, though? Like, I think that's one of the reasons why they made the rival the way he was. It made it so that it, like, he just was completely fed up. As you take a look at, like, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver and stuff like that, you run into your rival, but he's always one step ahead of you. He's always, oh, I've already cleared this gym. Oh, I've already done this. Oh, I've already done that. Oh, I already became champion. I think that's why they made this one the way he is. So, I'm gonna name him Fire Fist. Fire Fist. Yeah. I renamed it. It's no longer Chimchar. It is Fire Fist, my friend. Yeah, okay. I've been through this, Rowan. Actually, I went through this not too long ago and then unfortunately lost. And people would be like, oh, you know, if I was doing all the jump cuts in this Nuzlocke, people would think I could, could basically sneaky cheat through it. The fact that I do unedited videos proves that I don't. Proves that I can't. And that's the other thing I like about my videos. See, this is the thing. There's so much stuff that I love about unedited content. It's crazy. Now, the crazy part about it to me is how many people don't do unedited content. And I'm sorry I have a lot of itchy spots in my nose. That comes with the mustache. You get nose hairs. Trust me, when you get older, you get to be, middle-aged. I'm not even middle-aged yet, but you get to be roughly my age. However old you think that might be. Anyway, when you get roughly my age, you're going to start getting nose hairs. And when you get nose hairs, they get itchy. Because they don't like to cooperate. But no, it's... having unedited content, I think, is one of the greatest things out there. And I'm surprised more people don't do it. I think they don't do it because they look at it like, oh, well, if I had unedited content, then... and there's a reason attached to it, whatever that reason is. However, I mean, I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute. I personally like it because I don't have to get an editor. I don't have to I don't have to take the time to edit my own videos. I don't have to take the time to rewatch through stuff and then say I need to cut this out, or I need to add this, or I need to add sound effects. And it's one of those weird things where I think it takes a special type of person to appreciate it. And it takes a special type of person to just appreciate the whole medium as a whole. Like the whole unedited medium. Which is its own thing. And to be honest with you, I think more things should be unedited content. And they say, well, if it was all unedited content, then you would, it could be taken out of context, etc. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but what can't be taken out of context? You point to anything out there in the world today can be taken out of context. Anything at all. And so, knowing that, it's one of those, okay, if something gets taken out of context, the entire context is there, right? And that's, I guess that's one of the things that's really interesting about unedited content, is they can point at something and say, oh, well, we're going to take it out of context. Okay, you can try, but the whole context of the video is there. So anybody could just go and watch the video for themselves. And if they watch the video for themselves and they see it, they go, well, wait a minute, there it is. There's the context. You don't need any more context other than that. It's right there for you. So it just seems like that's kind of an interesting medium. So it's got that preventative measure where you can prevent people from taking something out of context and then saying, oh, well, the proof doesn't exist, so and it's like, you had to have been there for the stream and there's no VOD for it. And it's like, no. Doing YouTube videos unedited makes it so that the context is always there and anybody can go check on it. But at the same time, unedited videos tend to not get a lot of traffic because the way, and this is going to sound terrible, the way that the younger generations are today, they are completely bouncing off the wall, and they need constant stimulation in their videos 24/7. And that's a problem, because when you're talking about, you know, having that constant stimulation all the time, it makes your youth less attentive, because things always have to be happening, and if they're not always happening, they're not happy, which is weird. Let's get something. Let's go catch something in Route 201. Honestly, I'll take it. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna actually have to hit it, but yes, I will take the Bidoof. Well, I can't hit it anymore. But yes, I will definitely take the Bidoof. Because it learns Water Gun. Very quickly it learns Water Gun. Or it learns a water move. So it's good. Yes, I will give a Bidoof a nickname. It's a female Bidoof. What was her name? She was... Hold on, I'll look it up. Give me 2 seconds. Well, it's gonna be more than 2 seconds, but you get the idea. That's her name. That's her name. Her name's Lips. From Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. From the Muppets. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I am that old. I couldn't think of her name, but I sat there. I'm like, she was the one. She had the big buck teeth on Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. She had like this squinty eyes. And she was yellow, and she was all like hippie. And as soon as I saw the buck teeth on Bidoof, I'm like, oh, that's that one from Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. So. This is Route 219. Of course, I can't fish here, at least not yet. I found an antidote. That's going to go straight to the vendor. And then I can get my Route 202 catch. Oh boy, before I go too far. So I don't want to get into the same issue I had last time, which was, you know, me getting caught without having anything that I could show for it, essentially. Alright. A Shinx. Intimidate Shinx. Please let it be an Intimidate Shinx. That would help you so much better than a Rivalry. It's Rivalry Shinx. Great. Doesn't matter. I'm going to scratch it once more, then I'm going to catch it. I do need the Shinx, though. Electric type, it'll give me coverage for water type later on. And I will also have... It learns dark moves, too, so that's awesome. Though I think Luxray should have been... should have been Electric Dark. Yeah. This is my personal belief. It's my personal conviction. Whether or not it actually happens is completely another thing, but it's my personal conviction. Healer and Ember. Good. Electric Shanks. Name him Ohms. Now that I have Fire Fist, I can just burn through the bug trainers. Not so much the Starlies, but anybody that uses bugs or grass types, just torch them. Just torch them right up. The other problem is that Fire Fist has less defense than both Piplup and Turtwig. Chimchar and, to a lesser extent, Monferno and then Infernape have lower defense, so he's very glass cannon-y. And that is a problem. Because if you're too much of a glass cannon, you know, glass shatters quickly, so... And I don't want to level him too much, because he's not allowed to out-level the first gym. The first gym's highest level, I believe, is 14? So it's either 14 or 16. Can't remember which. I mean, technically, if I pick up Mach Punch on him, it would be incredible, because then I could just basically Mach Punch the entire gym down. Unless I can get a different type, maybe a grass type. But we're gonna try to use all this stuff to get these other people leveled up, like the Bidoof, like Lips, Ohms. Trying to get him higher. And he learned Thundershock. That's good. That helps later on. I forgot to have set battle style, so I have to put that to set. I can change that here in the options in a second. It's not going to matter because I didn't switch out anyway, but I have to change it afterward. So, set battle style. That's the one thing I forgot to do. I knew I was forgetting something. I couldn't remember what. Okay. I love it like that. You can see how just like absolutely miffed they're getting, and then they're like, and they just throw their head off to the side. I love it. There we go. That's a good thing we did what we did. We got the one Shanks. So watch this one be Intimidate. I had to go and open my mouth. Like, Rivalry Shanks is a pile of manure, comparatively. Is you get that Intimidate Shanks, and it's just prime real estate, you know what I mean? It's like... It's free real estate, though. Like, that Intimidate is just so important. Another Intimidate Shanks. This one's trained. Told ya. It doesn't really matter, because Fire Fist is currently using special attacks, so the Intimidate really doesn't matter. No burn. So that's not good. It's fine. We're good, though. I thought maybe it was going to hit a little bit harder. You know, same type of attack boost and all. I thought, man, that's going to do a lot of damage. but no. Pleasantly surprised that it didn't. Fire Fist, Lips. He learned Defense Curl. That's great. Ohms. I wouldn't mind getting another Cricketune. That thing is a monster. Oh, right, those trainers. They had the Kadabra, not the Kadabra, they had the Abras with Psyshock. Or not Psyshock, Charge Beam. Pretty sure there's something in my... No, that's not it. I thought there was an item storage in my PC. Guess not. There used to be. Over here, we'll pummel the kids at the school. As terrible as that sounds. I think this, I mean, Abras don't have a whole lot of defense. He's going to hit for Charge Beam. So I'm going to resist it. Maybe, just maybe, Ohms is going to have the damage to do it. We're hoping. Ow. Of course he got +1. Oh, he's got this. That's gonna hurt, though, because the +1. And he got another +1. Shock. Ooh. He jumped to 7. We're going to try the same thing with Lips. I may have to swap out, because Lips doesn't have the same attack stat that Ohms does. Lips is kind of low turd on the totem pole here, but we're going to work with it. Tackle. Ow. Took 7 away. Oh yeah, he's got this. Oh, that was a crit. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh yeah, he's got this. That was a crit. Which means he does not enough damage. Hey, he did it though. He did it. Look at that stat growth. It's awful. Terrible stat growth. Ah, wait, he might be able to learn Charge Beam. Or wait, it's Workup. Never mind. Can't believe they made you a postman. Here's your parcel. Ah, yes. Your mother was apparently so scatterbrained that she gave you 2 town maps. It's like, why would anybody do that? Oh, well, I'm going to hand you 2 town maps. I know you don't need 2, but I'm going to give you 2 of them, and then you can turn around and say, here, you can have another one. But we made it to this town. We got 3 members of the party. We're starting all over again. But at the same time, we're there. And we're we're going to see how this one goes. Hopefully it's going to go better than the last. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I thank everybody for coming out and watching. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.